Hi everyone and welcome. Today we're going to make some caramel mud cupcakes. Yummo. First thing we need is 200 grams of butter cubed. I'm using a piece of grease-proof paper on the scale. Keeps it clean and it's easy to move the butter over the chopping board when I need it. Also, don't forget to set your scale to the correct unit measurement you require. Next up is 200 grams of white chocolate. I buy the packets that have them as the drops, and they're a wide flat drop, which means they melt a lot quicker and they're designed for this type of cooking purpose. Also, don't forget to have 1 or 2 for yourself as you're putting them in. Then you'll need 200 grams of brown sugar, followed by 180 ml of hot water, 1 tablespoon of golden syrup. Now I'm using a half tablespoon there. Because it's such a thick liquid, I'm putting 3 half tablespoons in, which will work out to be 1 tablespoon. And 2 teaspoons of vanilla essence. Now take your pot over to the stove on a low to medium heat using a wooden spoon. Stir the mixture until it melts. It should take about 5 minutes. You want it to be nice and smooth and consistent. Now set aside your pot for 20 minutes to allow the mixture to cool. While we're waiting, the next step is to put the oven on to 160 degrees and allow it to preheat. I've got these cupcake papers that are there are foil outside and a paper inside, and I actually ran out of these as I was laying them out on the tray, so I also have some just paper ones that I've put down there as well. Anyway, it doesn't matter, it all works the same, or does it? Once the mixture is cooled, I will need to stir in 1 cup of plain flour and 1 cup of self-raising flour that have been sifted. So I'm just going to get those ready now. I'm not going to actually sift it until I'm above the pot. 20 minutes has passed and it's time to add the eggs to the mixture. 1 at a time, crack them in and beat them. Get them thoroughly mixed through. Then we need to sift in the flour and stir it in at the same time. Don't worry if it looks lumpy. Trust me, it'll all smooth out as you go. Just keep gradually sifting in more flour and combining it. The wooden spoon I've got has 3 slits in it, and I like to scrape it along the edge of the pot and trying to smooth out those lumps that are in there, and eventually it'll appear pretty smooth. I like using a soup ladle to pour the mixture into each cupcake. And then put it in your oven, 160 degrees Celsius for 25 minutes. Middle shelf should be fine. Once you pull them out of the oven, use a metal skewer to check that they're properly cooked through. If they are, nothing will stick to the skewer. And it looks like we have some really weird looking cupcakes. And it appears as though the paper cupcakes I've used are nowhere near as strong as the ones with foil. The foil ones have held up their strength. You can see these paper ones have just sort of gone bleh and spread out everywhere. It clearly shows how much planning I put into this. That's it from me. I hope you've enjoyed these caramel mud cupcakes, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye!